everybody, it's your boy Dustin from the Flying Chairs The Rise podcast. And today, oh shit, you won't believe it, I got Ash here with me. And this girl is fucking dope. I found her on Facebook and I saw that she does practice witchcraft and she has her own podcast and kind of making a
Hell
name.
yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, I have to have her on my show and just have her to kick the shizness. So, yeah, Ash, could you tell my audience where you grew up and how you found yourself doing what you're doing?
All right. Well, I think everybody's going to be surprised about this. I grew up in southeastern Idaho.
Okay.
So you would never guess that I do the things I do because obviously in a very highly Mormon populated area. Let's see. I would say I've been practicing witchcraft on and off probably since high school.
Okay.
I
Cool.
would say it's been more prevalent in my life probably in the past few years or so. I've been practicing a lot more than what I used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't
That's
know.
awesome. And
Yeah.
where'd you get the strike to be like, I want to learn witchcraft. I want to get more into the history because I found out the history too of witchcraft is pretty gnarly, and the fact that there's a lot of killing and people accusing each other of witchcraft and uh, talk to warlocks, and yeah, they have really interesting stories. And then there's I don't know how much you get into the spiritualism world there, much at all. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I would have to say how I started was more on the meditation side.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So let's see. I wouldn't say half, probably a quarter of my family, they're Zen Buddhists.
Oh.
So meditation very involved in it. So I would say it started out with meditation and I find a lot in like TikTok videos, etc. I'm sure you've seen too. A lot of people push like you have to have tools. You have to have this to do this and this and this. I'm not like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more, it is all about your intentions. It is a very spiritual thing for me. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my craft, I would have to say, has to deal with meditation. I deal with a lot of candle magic, which a lot of people are shocked about because I call myself a cosmic witch because I work a lot with like the cosmos, the different
Mm-hmm.
moons,
Yep.
phases, all of
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. But I also incorporate a lot of meditation and candle magic into it too. So I think I kind of take a little bit of everything and throw it into one.
No, that's super awesome. And then when did the podcast start? Just was this kind of in the mix of when you're kind of practicing witchcraft, or you just kind of like,
Yeah. So that's kind of a crazy story. I'm sure you've heard of Hat Man.
oh, educate me. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I should
so
know Hat Man. What the fuck
no,
is behind me?
you're good because I find that either you know about him or you don't. So
Sure.
a lot of people when they experience like sleep paralysis,
Mm.
like my mom has seen this person, for example. He is a
Oh,
very dark, yeah,
I think I know what you're talking
the
about now.
dark shadow
Yes.
figure with like the cloak. Okay,
And
so
it's got the hat
my
too. Yeah.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So my daughter, she was how old was she at the time? She's 7 now. So she was in kindergarten, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I call my daughter a lighthouse. She's very intuitive. She's not fully aware of it because she's so young, obviously. I'm still teaching her, but she does see things, she hears things, she feels things.
Oh, cool.
So, God, we finally got her into sleeping in her own bed.
Really?
Okay.
She's 7 years old? Oh man.
Yes. Well, this was a few years ago when this
Okay.
happened, when we finally got her sleeping in her own bed. Okay. And she had woke up screaming like it was a blood curdling scream. And I
Mm.
was going, what in the hell is happening? You haven't had night terrors in a few years now. What's going on? Obviously, sprint to her room. She's freaking out, bawling, tells me this story, describes the Hat Man perfectly. I've never told her the story of him, nothing. I try not to tell her scary shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she described him perfectly. Told me that he flew up and above her head into her wall behind her. So I was
Mm.
like, okay, this is out of my league. I don't want to deal with this. So got in touch with a local paranormal group. they came in, helped out a little bit, helped her, like, figure out some different ways that she can strengthen herself to make him go away by herself, because she can do that. Anybody can do that.
Right.
Well, the lady who's the leader of this group had this podcast.
Mm.
And when she came in, she sensed my energy, sensed that I practiced myself, and she
That's
invited me on. And
oh,
so,
huh,
yeah, so been a part of the Nightmare Roadshow channel ever since.
huh.
We've
That's awesome.
had, yeah, we've had this lady and a couple of other people leave, which is fine. They went on to do their own thing, which is awesome. I think they have their own show going on right now.
Hmm.
And so it's currently me and Decon doing our Thursday show. And then I just started the Witchy Hour.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it's been doing it a couple years now. And I don't see us ending anytime soon.
That's so cool. So
Yeah.
are the two podcasts different from each other? Or is the one mainly focusing on witchery and the other one's kind of doing the paranormal stuff or
Yeah, basically. So we have a few different shows on the channel.
Hmm.
The Thursday show is the original,
Okay.
and that one we do anything from the paranormal to cryptids to aliens, similar to what you do, a
Yep.
little bit of
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
And then Friday show is mostly true crime. Sometimes they dive into a little bit of like um I think they've dove into Mexican folklore. They just did an episode on a witch in El Salvador, I believe.
Okay.
And then the Witchy Hour does all witchy stuff. So we
So
got a little bit of everything.
do some of these stories with witches have like a bad like like where they're doing evil shit, or is it more of a healing? I know there's the good
Mhm.
ones and the bad ones.
Yeah.
Makes you
So,
wonder where does it fall in that realm if it's getting attention, news attention. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I try to dive into both sides.
okay.
So myself, I don't practice the dark black
Hmm.
magic. Mentally, I could not handle that. No, there's just no way in hell.
I can't see you sacrificing a cat and drinking its blood.
Oh yeah, every weekend.
Yeah.
No, so I would have to say I'm more of the healer type.
Hmm. Yep.
Definitely old school in that matter.
Hmm.
But we did, I don't know if you've heard of the new, it's not a new trial, but there's a court trial going on in Pennsylvania
Oh,
involving one
the
of their
guy.
local witches.
Oh,
That,
sorry. Keep going.
yeah, no, you're good. It's Beck from the Serpent's Key.
Oh,
We interviewed her, and she is actually in the process, I think, of suing the state of Pennsylvania because they tried arresting her for doing tarot.
oh, really?
Yeah, is that not the fucking
Card reading?
wildest shit?
Oh
Yeah,
my God. That's where
because
people were
it's a
dying
law from
after
like,
after she was doing it to people. That is
exactly. It's a law
gnarly.
from the 1800s, and they tried arresting her for it.
I can imagine what that courtroom is like. Oh my God.
I would love to go to like the final day of that trial just to see how it plays out.
Yeah. No, again, if you're like
It's
linking her to murders with your magic, that'd be something
Yeah, it's so fucking wild
right?
that even nowadays there's still witch hunts.
Right. You know, you ever seen the movie from Stephen King called Thinner?
I don't think I have.
It is awesome. I recommend you watching it. It kind of reminds me of I think in my eyes, different cultures that might be called like witches, but like these were gypsies
Hmm.
basically. And
Oh,
when gypsies
awesome.
go to this town and they kind of they had some sideshow and they do other things, but I don't know if you disrespected them or do something to them, they would like
Hmm.
curse you with their magic. But then this one guy who's super overweight, like I guess accidentally kills one of their family members of the gypsies, and they are like
Uh-oh.
this one vendetta. Like they curse this guy, and he I guess the guy said thinner on his face, and then he starts every day he just got thinner and thinner. Towards the end, it looks like a skeleton.
Oh
But
shit. I'm gonna have to
yeah,
watch that.
but he's like. the fat guy starts gets vendetta on them. It's like this double vendetta. Like it's crazy
The
shit.
ultimate Ozempic.
Yeah, yeah. He's got to find a gypsy. Uh,
Yeah, just find a gypsy and you can lose weight, guys.
yeah. Just step
Probably
on
be healthier.
just step on someone's foot and just. But no, yeah, no, I like to think there's different cultures that practice again, like Africa with the voodoo. Again, since like the witch doctors, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, no, it's really, really interesting. The fact that it's been around in human culture since the dawn of time, you know, like
Oh
since
yeah.
when religion was born, I sense
Mm-hmm.
that's where the other things were happening. But no, it's really fucking interesting.
It's
Um,
freaking wild.
I was gonna say, wasn't there another dude in Pennsylvania that like got caught with like 100 corpses in his house? Did you hear about this?
Wasn't that pretty recent?
It was, yeah.
I
He's a
think
grave
I
robber.
remember seeing that story.
And
And
I saw,
I,
I'm sorry,
who did I compare it to? There's a serial killer that did that too. Ed Gein.
Jeffrey
Didn't he
Dahmer
do
and
that?
Ed Gein,
Jeffrey
yeah.
Dahmer. Yep.
Ed Gein too, yeah. No, Ed Gein is, I would say he's more on the Ed Gein side because Ed Gein was a straight up
Hmm.
grave robber.
Yes.
He only killed two people.
It's
But
crazy.
he spent the rest of his days here in Madison, where I'm at. I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. There's
Oh,
a
no
mental
way.
institution that had him there, and yeah, I'm very sure he's buried back with his parents up in Plainfield, Wisconsin. I think that's where.
Oh,
No,
shit. That's
right?
wild.
Isn't that wild? Fucking
Oh,
crazy.
wow. Have you ever heard of the Daybells?
Tell me more.
Chad and Lori Daybell?
No, tell me more.
Okay, so they were a religious cult trying to start a religious cult. It was like a sub thing from Mormonism. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Anyways, they ended up thinking that their two kids were possessed by demons. And the kids were actually Chad's stepchildren. They were convicted and everything. I'm an hour and a half away from that house where
Oh,
that shit
oh
happened.
my God.
And I think Lori is, yeah, she's 20 minutes away from me in the Pocatello prison.
Oh, weird.
You'll have to do some research on that story on Netflix. It's called Sins of Our Mother.
Okay.
Check that shit out. That'll blow your fucking mind.
Okay. Cool. And we have even was it Make a Murderer? That happened in Wisconsin. Remember that was a Netflix series?
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
happened in Wisconsin too?
Hmm.
Oh, shit. Why are people so
I
crazy?
well that case, I don't know if you watched the whole series, but man, it really makes that dude look like he did not do
I
that.
don't
And it made
I
it
don't
look
think
like
I
the
watched the whole
cops fucking
series.
put up a whole fucking yeah. I think it was a
No.
planned shit. No, right? Like how fucking crazy. And the fact that he was once in prison for being accused to be a rapist or whatever. And then they
Hmm.
found out there's DNA evidence that he never did it, never committed the
Yeah.
crime. And
So
then like
wild.
getting out shortly after that, you're gonna kill a woman and have her buried in your backyard
I mean, to
with
each
your
their own, right?
I don't know. It doesn't really add up. Especially a
No.
guy who like, yeah, but what? No. I don't know. But no, there's a lot of
Uh,
Wisconsin's known to have the most weird serial killers and fucked up shit. The we had the Bareboom Bone Breaker who was kidnapping people and strapping them to beds and taking baseball bats to their bones and just he
what?
he got like
Why?
a gratification by hearing the bones breaking and shit. So I don't know if he was jacking off hearing this. I have no idea what he's
Oh,
doing.
what is wrong with Wisconsin? I thought you guys were all about cheese.
And beer. Maybe the beer is the one that's kind of getting everybody.
Hey, cheese and beer, they go good together depending on what kind.
Yeah. No, and then we had this is kind of recent. It was like maybe 6 or 7 years ago, where a guy was stalking this girl that was in I don't know if she was in middle school,
Oh
but
no.
yeah, he was stalking her, watching her get off the bus. And then one of the days he planned where he was gonna grab her shortly after the bus. I don't know. Apparently she got to her house before he got to grab her. And he went and grabbed his shotgun and like knocked on the door and shot her dad through the door. Comes
Oh
in,
no.
and grabs the girl and has the girl watch her mother get her head blown off by the shotgun.
That is
Right?
horrible.
And then like I heard like he threw her in the fucking trunk of the car, and then the cops shortly showed up after. Like I think he like passed the cops when the cops were coming. Like it's so crazy. Like it was just the weirdest. Oh, and then
Wow.
he made like a kitty dungeon in his basement where he's living with his dad. So again, like what the
What?
fuck? And this girl
What?
saved her fucking own life. Like 'cause she was missing for weeks. And
I
yes,
think I would rather die.
well, I think the will to live and the like the survival might just kick in.
Oh,
But yeah, she fucking saved herself. Can you
God
believe
damn
that?
it.
Oh my God.
That's
Mm-mm,
wild. People
mm-mm.
are, that's crazy. That takes some strength there. I couldn't.
No.
I think I'd be like, can just lock me, put me in the padded room, let me have my fun in there throughout the rest of my days.
Oh my God. Well, knock on wood. We don't know that to happen.
Right. Definitely knock on wood.
But have you gone to well, I guess you had a paranormal investigate. Well, no, you were with a paranormal group now, right? Or is this more of the more podcast? Do you go out in the
We
field?
do more of the podcast side.
Okay. Mhm.
I have been to the Idaho State Penitentiary.
Oh, cool.
It's been a long time since I've been there, but if I actually suggest that place to any paranormal investigator that's coming to the Idaho area. Just as soon as you walk into that place, it just feels different.
Mm,
Like the energy in there, it's just, I wouldn't say it's so much negative, it's more solemn,
mm.
if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
But when they like had the execution room open
Hmm.
where the body drops after it hangs, they had that whole entire area open with
Oh,
the
crazy.
original rope. And I'm like,
Huh.
what the fuck? Someone died in that thing. And we're just
Ah,
like standing by it. So that was pretty wild to me.
yeah.
They also have solitary confinement open, and you can actually walk into one of the solitary confinement cells, which they're not even like cells that were a part of the building. It was literally just a cement
Ah,
block closet size barrack, and they closed the cement block door, and that's where you're confined.
were you able to lay down in there, or how
I
how
sat
small is
down
it?
in there.
Okay.
It I would have to say it's probably the size of your, average closet, probably a little over 6 feet. But I only was comfortable enough to sit down, and I think I only sat down for like maybe a minute, and then I had to get up. And
Mhm.
the guy I was dating at the time, I think I was like 18, 19 years old, not trying to age myself or anything. Um, he wasn't really into that kind of stuff. He was more of the jock kind of person. So it was he was like, "Are you done? Can we just go?" And
Well,
so
that's
I
why
didn't get to stay
he's
long.
gone now.
Yeah, peace out, dude.
I'm into the
Goodbye.
paranormal. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not into the paranormal. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah. That's really cool. No, I
Yeah.
haven't gone out in the field myself. I don't know any really. There are spots in Wisconsin and in Madison that have I guess tours that people I guess did their history
Yeah.
homework of what's really there and whatever. But no, I again I just I'm more in the field of the UFOs, and
Oh, there you go.
I had my own personal experience back in October 19th, 2012, and
Oh,
blew my
you
socks
remember the
off.
exact date.
Oh yeah, again, it's imprinted in my head. It was pretty.
Ooh, tell me more.
Okay, I probably told this story about 1,000 times, but I could tell that
I don't give a
1,001
shit.
times for you.
Hey, you know what? If they don't want to hear it, they can fast
Oh,
forward. This is for
that's
me.
all right. You can fast forward this because from our audience, we heard it a billion times. But it's fascinating to me enough where it started my journey into um, the UFO world. But no, yeah, October 19th, 2012, I was on Kendall, or I'm sorry, I was at my girlfriend's house that she was off of Kendall Avenue. That's right behind Hoyt Park. It's a big park on the west side of Madison. And I was leaving her house, going to my car, and it was about like 6 or 5:30 or so. And I got to my car and I happened to look up into the sky, and out of the clouds comes this black boomerang with five white dim lights, size of a school bus, coming lower and lower. I'm just looking at it like, oh, that's a cool military plane.
What
But I'm
the
like, I don't think
fuck?
there's any military bases that have bombers. 'Cause I've never seen a bomber over Madison. There's no. I've
No,
seen jets and stuff like that, but never
not like
a
that.
bomber. So when it was getting closer and lower, it was about going 50 miles per hour where I'm just watching it, and it goes right over my head, right over the trees. It's about 40 feet above the treetops. And that's when it got closer, and I was ready to hear that roar of an engine, but it was
Yeah.
dead silent. When it was that dead silence, my hair stood up, my stomach dropped.
Duh.
I ran right back to my girlfriend's house, like, you won't believe what I just saw outside this shit. I just fucking wigged out. And then ever since then, I kind of went d dug deeper into finding out
Yeah.
the UFO phenomenon in Wisconsin. Apparently, there's three towns that claim to be the UFO capital of the world: Dundee, Belleville, Elmwood. All three towns have yearly UFO parades by decorating their cars like flying saucers and dressing up like
That's
aliens and reminiscing
awesome.
UFO stories. And yeah, so I've been to a few of these and whatnot. And then, like about 3 years ago, I caught wind that Colonel Wendell Stevens, who's a famous UFO investigator from the 1960s and 70s, he is known to have the largest UFO photograph collection in the world. He died
Ah.
about 13 years ago. His associate was keeping up with his storage locker fees, and he died recently. And there was an auction for the storage locker where I got my ass into, and I won two boxes that contained over 200 original photographs of UFOs that Colonel Wendell personally worked on, some with negatives and shit. So I put all this stuff online, went viral, where it reached his old colleagues where they got a hold of me, and they're like, okay, I like to, they wanted to verify where I wasn't just like pulling pictures and claiming they were mine or whatever the fuck. Um, so yeah, I sent them all the information. They're like, oh, this is legit. And ever since then, I've been like asked to do podcasts and documentaries showcasing the photographs that I have, this photo album, over 200. It's not just like one photograph of a UFO. It's like a
What?
series. There'd be like a guy who's fucking snapping as many pictures as he can, watching it go across the scene.
What? You
So
are my fucking hero.
am I? I could show.
Yes, that
This
is
is
so freaking badass. Oh my God. You have original photographs.
original photographs here.
Holy shit. That is so wild.
Here, let's see.
Wow.
I'm just putting them up here. These are the famous ones that the
What?
most popular out of my collection. It's with an F-117 stealth fighter with a UFO that came out of the ocean below. And there's a guy on the beach that was taking these photographs. It was in Pensacola, Florida, 94. So he took a series
Holy
of
shit.
12 photographs, and these are like the most clear. And the fact that there's a plane that's taking swoops at it, and like the UFO is kind of always kind of keeping a tilt, kind of like defensive tilts to it. But again, like how shiny that fucker is.
Well,
Like,
and you know where they're taken so long ago, you know they're taken with an actual camera. They're not
yes.
taken with a phone. This isn't
No.
like something that you can modify. This is like an
Right.
actual film.
Right.
Holy
So,
shit.
so a lot of my photographs are from the 60s, 70s, and 80s where there's no Photoshop, even if like someone like say that I try to, people have claimed that I faked the actual photographs myself. I'm like, I wish I had the
Mm,
knowledge to do that. Shit, I mean,
no.
like, this is like, again, to be like, anyways, again, it's just
I
funny.
mean, AI
Weird.
is good, but not that good.
Yeah,
Wow, that is so sick.
thanks.
Wow.
So yeah,
Damn.
and then I'm on the panel, the UFO panel at the convention in Fond du Lac that's coming up May 9th. And we're speaking about Wisconsin UFOs, and I'll be showcasing the photographs. So just let people
Oh
know,
yeah, dude.
come see me. I have flyers on my Facebook.
Yeah, guys. Well,
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm states away. That's not happening.
no,
Sorry, bro. I'll
no,
support you from afar.
that's totally cool. But no, again, I found myself again. I met a colleague that wanted to start a podcast with me because he was like
Mhm.
number 20 on the billboards of Germany, where he's from, and he's like, I'd like to do an American version
Okay.
of what you know. And he thought I was a good talker and just enthusiastic, and I have all this important documents and pictures. He's like, yeah, we should
Mm-hmm.
do a podcast. He had me come up with the name. I'm like, Flying Chairs to Rise. This fucking
Hell
that's
yeah.
it. That's my shit. So
It's perfect.
right. So he's
I
not with.
I think it's pretty perfect.
Thank you. No, he's not with me much anymore. He jumps on once in a great, but he's busy doing his own podcast in Germany. But again, he's the one that gave me
I
the
was gonna say the time difference is like 8 hours, isn't it?
right. So I would
Yeah.
it'd be like the afternoon for me and it'd be night for him. It's just yeah, it gets crazy.
Yeah.
But
That
no,
would be crazy.
yeah, he was the one that gave me confidence that I can do this. I never thought I was going to be
Mhm.
doing this as a full-time blown hobby. Like it's
Oh no, I
been a,
never thought I was going to be podcasting either. It
that's
took
cool.
it
Yeah,
took a lot. Like if you were to watch the beginning when I first got on, I was pretty quiet and kind of in the
yeah,
background like, "You guys do your thing."
yeah.
I'll just
I was
sit
kind of the
here.
same way
Hi.
too. But no, again, when I over time meeting more people and getting my name out there,
Mhm.
I was interviewing people from Ancient Aliens on the History Channel, big namers
Oh,
like
sick.
Professor Avi Loeb from Harvard. I
Oh,
had
okay.
Paula Harris, who's big in the UFO community. That's worked with
Mhm.
J.L. and Hynek and Project Blue Book. And it was really good friends with Wendell Stevens too. I was on the fucking phone with her for
Oh.
2 hours, just fucking geeking the fuck out. Like I'm like starstruck the whole time. My mouth is dropped. Like what business do I have? I'm this like tattooed fucking hothead that's that
Don't
happens.
you
Like
fucking love that though?
it's
Because
crazy.
there's this paranormal investigator in Oregon that does a lot of traveling, a lot of workshops and stuff. And I've kept in touch with him since the first workshop that I did with him. And I'm like, why is this old guy who's like super smart, has his degrees in multiple different things, travels to Turkey, does all these different talks? Why are we friends?
Yeah. Yeah, again, it's just that where people see something in us that attracts them to again,
Hmm.
I think my my golden ticket was those photographs that came from Colonel Wendell Stevens' storage locker. So again, I don't think I would
Oh
made as much stride. I mean, maybe doing this, but then like having it like I don't know if where people want to talk to me and want me to be part of their
yeah.
projects because I have this and this shit. So again, it's just very surreal, and I feel like I kind of steered my
It
own
is.
destiny in a sense. It's pretty wild. So it's
It
amazing.
is surreal, especially when people like come to you for questions and shit.
Yeah.
Like when people come to me and want me to do a reading for them, I'm like, but that person's been doing it for years. Why are you coming to me?
Yeah.
But I'll do it.
Yeah.
And like I've even had people offer me money for it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you don't need to pay for me for that.
Sure.
Because I see so many people like do, those lives on TikToks where it's like, oh, if you give me this such and such gift, then I'll do this such and such reading. It's like, why can't you just do it?
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
why does money have to be involved? Just do it.
If they're trying to make a living off it, again, it's
Yeah,
you
I
really
get
have to have
that
a
part.
huge following to actually make a decent living off of just doing, tarot card reading or
Yeah,
whatever.
nope, not there. And I don't know if I want to be. That's a lot of people.
I was gonna ask you too, is there a lot of drama in the communities? I know like the ghost community is absolutely wild, like within each other, like who's fake, who's not, who's always finger
Mm.
pointing and all this other jealousy to envy
Oh,
to
yeah.
just all sorts of message. I talked to a lot of paranormal investigators where it's like
Hmm.
where they almost kind of get sick of like
It's,
even doing the projects and stuff because it's kind of like they're just they get barraged
hmm
with like saying everything is fake that you do and what the fuck and it's just like
yeah,
all your work and energy into stuff that that's why I don't know it sucks
it's sad.
yeah I don't know what
Because
that's
I
about
know this one couple that just bought a house. I can't say their name for legal reasons because they have
sure
a pretty intense legal team. But they are actually getting to that point to where they're like, okay, we're closing our house. This is not going to be closed to public investigations anymore. It's going to be private. We need you to sign a waiver. They're getting ready to close their TikTok and only be on certain things because it's getting too intense and people are starting to attack them and
yeah
trying to attack them like with legal sources almost too.
Jesus
And
Christ.
it's what? And I don't understand the divide in the paranormal community
Hmm.
and even in the witch community too right now. There's a divide.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it.
Well, the thing about the paranormal thing, it's just if you have too good of evidence, it's fake. Even if
Mhm.
it was
It's
fucking real. You know what I'm saying? Like if you caught a full-blown
Mhm.
apparition, even,
Yeah.
even like with the
We
even with the
have a
UFO.
really good friend.
Hmm.
Oh, you froze. What was that?
Am I frozen? Am I good?
Oh, you're not anymore, but you froze a
Okay.
little bit for me.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say even in the UFO community too, like if you have too good of photographs or too good of footage, it's just not it's not it can't people just
Yep.
can't grasp it unless it's like a great story that comes along with it, or if the news something like has I'm saying like people listen to the news and believe it
Hmm.
for the most part. So if like something like that was on the news where people were like, "Whoa, they actually talk about that shit," but no.
Yeah,
Mm,
exactly. Like I find that like it's more of the older generation. They'll believe it if it's on the news. But if
yeah,
it's not on the news and it's not like publicly known, oh, it's probably not real.
yeah, yeah. No, I just wondered if you and uh witnessed that or anybody kind of jumped down your throat. For the most part, people have leave me alone. I guess I'm not like accusing anybody else or, if you mind your own business for the most part, I think people leave you alone.
Mhm.
But if you maybe mentioned someone's name that you kind of like, I don't know about that. If you have
So,
a little opinion, we'll just have a whole flip of like people like, what the
well,
fuck are you talking
I know
about?
I know people like I've heard that I have been hexed.
Oh.
I've gotten confirmation from a couple of different mediums that this sorry if you're hearing that in the background.
Hmm.
um, but I've gotten a confirmation from a couple of mediums and they did tell me that the people that did do this, they're like the mean girls of
Oh yeah.
witchcraft.
Oh, okay.
Like they don't feel like I should be able to practice and do the things that I'm able to do because they're not at that level.
Right.
So it's kind of weird because it's like, why, if anything, you should be asking me questions and we should be learning from each other. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Well,
So I,
it's kind of like the movie The Craft. Those girls were like friends in the beginning, but they started
yeah,
like hating each other because whose power was more better than or stronger than the other one. And yeah, it's
dude,
crazy.
that's exactly how it was too.
Mhm.
Because it was literally three other women that did this. And I was like, weren't we friends at one point?
Yeah. No, it's
Like I've never wished you harm or any ill will, and I never would. So why?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
I think it's easier to keep your circle small when it comes to the paranormal or anything that you kind of get.
Hmm.
Even with me too. Like I don't hang out with a shit ton of UFO people because again, it's just so much mixed opinions, and we kind of end up arguing at the end of it too, or like and people's theories.
Yeah.
It's just some people are just too out there, and I don't know. They just need to fucking show themselves. But again, the fact that we
Right.
have the government talking about this publicly and
Yes.
Congress is having tons of whistleblowers come at
Mhm.
them like nonstop. This has like been years. Like there's
It's so cool
I
though.
saw a hearing not too long ago. So again, there's new whistleblowers, all military people. They
Mhm.
don't need to lie. It's like they just want answers. They need people to know that we're not
Oh
alone
yeah.
and we've been here since the dawn of time. They've been here. The ocean's
Oh
a
yeah.
perfect hiding spot because we only know what fucking 8% of the oceans. The fuck you talking
Yeah,
about?
if that.
Yeah,
I think they're even exaggerating on that in all honesty. I think they maybe know 5%. There's so much of that ocean to discover. There's no way.
there's no way.
It's wild. Well, and what's crazy is I have a friend in the military
Hmm.
and he was asking me questions because we recently got back in touch. He was asking me questions about my podcasts and stuff.
Hmm.
And he was telling me that the military has been doing more research into getting people in there for astral projection.
Hmm. Yep.
to go and do their thing, astral projecting. So they're in, they're out. Nobody knows they were there. I was like,
Yep.
see, God damn it, just admit it.
Yep. No, you're right. Like remote viewing, even during wartime. Even I
Mm-hmm.
think they started that in World War II. They were trying to get psychic mediums and
Yeah.
people just to get an upper hand on the enemy where they're going to be at,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And yeah, there's I think there's a few famous people that did some amazing claims or predictions
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know if you know this. I forgot her name. Fuck, it's a Russian woman. Fuck, Vanga, Baba Vanga,
I
Balba.
have her face in my head, damn it.
She's the one that like is blind and she got blinded by a dust storm when she was
Yeah.
younger. And then after that incident, she came
What
awakened of
is
her.
her fucking name?
I know, it's really cool,
God
bald.
damn it, that's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to look
Yeah,
that up.
yeah. Well,
Anyway,
anyways,
she's made like all these predictions that have come
yeah,
true.
yeah, tons of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes you
Yeah,
wonder,
like
like,
didn't she predict COVID?
yeah, or
I think
9/11
she
too, or something
predicted
like that.
COVID, didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, hmm
So wild.
it is wild. But yeah, the fact that we have these
Oh,
people that are here on Earth that are kind of like giving us the
mm-hmm.
heads up before something, I don't know. Maybe we could change the future by hearing this stuff too, I don't know.
I would hope that we could, but I think it's gonna take our generation
Yeah.
getting up there because I find it's more our generation and maybe the one generation above me, maybe we're more into the spiritualism because we're finding out, hey, what our parents have been watching on the news all of our lives and
Hmm.
we have been told, we've been lied to. Like that
Sure.
half of the shit that we were told were probably lies, and we're all realizing that. And I feel a lot of people are leaning more into spirituality and mysticism now than like ever before, and it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. I think everybody's waking up. The third eye is opening up.
Hmm.
No,
Yep.
the fact that like when the Epstein files dropped, that's the floodgates starting to open of like we
God
got
fucking damn it.
pedo pedophile rings and we have cannibalism. We have even the fact that they're
Hmm.
trying to stay young and alive forever by drinking adrenochrome, by baby's blood, and all this other fucked up
Yeah.
shit. So again, like
So crazy.
again, amazing and how powerful the fact that we have a president that was best friends with this dude and was probably engaging in tons of this shit. The fact that
Right.
it is weird that like we don't have an uprise and like should we all stop
Hmm.
paying taxes? Do we like how do we fight against the government now that we know that it's just totally corrupt, what
Exactly.
totally wiped out? And the fact that it's been a fucking Looney Tune show ever since Trump's got his
Hmm.
second term. It's been like fucking
It's
insane
so
shit
crazy.
nonstop. It's
Ugh.
like the most, yeah, again, he's just making distractions away from himself, but it's not really doing anything. We're just still
Hmm.
going to be loud about how fucked
No.
up he is and everybody else. So,
Well, and like if even like back to the Epstein files, it's like nobody's pissed off about this.
yeah,
Like
right.
I'm not seeing
You know what it is?
anybody protest about this shit.
Because
Nobody's saying anything.
because the stuff is so wild where the mind itself
They
can't
can't wrap it
comprehend because
around.
they're like it's the fact that it's like it's impossible. No one's in the right mind was going to be
No, it's
chopping up
not.
babies and drinking their blood, and it's politicians, the people that we look up to and our leaders.
Mhm.
That's like it's.
We're supposed
But
to.
again, if you look at them, they're the people who are doing it. In my eyes, I think they're like you're right.
Mhm.
We could do all this crazy shit, and no one in the right mind would think this is
Mhm.
true. Like that's so
Yeah.
fucking insane. It's like
Well, and you're getting a lot of aura readers that are watching these Senate meetings, and all they're seeing is black. All they're
mm,
seeing is gray. And it's like they're seeing all of these senators and all of these congressmen, their auras, they're dead or they're negative or they're evil. There's nothing in between. And
right.
that's what is the most terrifying thing is we have all of these people that are in Congress, etc. And they're just sitting there. We can't get them out. They're just there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing we can do. We're just
No.
chilling.
Well, Trump sees it like the
We're just chilling
Trump
doing
likes to seem to fire
podcasts.
everybody around him too. So it's like, what the fuck is this like a?
Mm-hmm.
You still support the dude after he kind of like cold-heartedly fires you on a fucking tweet? Like he has enough
Yeah.
balls to fucking sit you down
I
and
do
tell you
fucking
what the
Twitter.
fuck is? But no, seriously, like how unprofessional
Yeah.
is this? And it's not like when you read the firing
Mm-hmm.
quote from him, it doesn't like again like at least I would like to know like I'm getting fired. It's just so like fluffy and like weird. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you're just being replaced by another
Dude,
dude.
if my boss fired me over Twitter, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, who the
It's
hell do you
unreal.
think you are, bro? Grow up. You can
It's
call me. We can video chat, FaceTime, something. You don't have to tweet me.
well, I think yeah. Like, can that be like a lawsuit? Like, can't you be like that's so unprofessional? It's I don't know.
Can you imagine if he would have done it like with a TikTok video? That could have been
Oh
funny.
man, yeah. I don't know if you've seen all those Iran um, AI videos that are coming out. Seen some of those?
Oh, I'll
Like,
have to go check them out.
oh, it's a big wake up call. Like they like the very first one, um, the video they came out with was like it shows like a Native American man looking up into the sky, and it has all these other places that America started war with, or like had
Mm-hmm.
some kind of turmoil with. So you go,
Yeah.
there's people in sorry, Vietnam and other countries. And
Mm-hmm.
anyways, even it shows a little blonde girl at Epstein Island too. We're like,
Oh,
we're here to even like venge for their sake, these children's sake. So it's like they're like making us come out like we're the devil themselves. Like it makes them very easily could drop a bomb on us
oh
without any
yeah.
without thinking twice because especially when it comes to those Middle Eastern countries, human law
Ugh,
does not exist. Like it does
no, it
not, it
doesn't.
does not. It's God's
They don't
law.
give a
God
shit.
is law. That's fucking God's law. So
Mm-hmm.
like they
That
can
is
do the
how
most
it
right
is.
and like no, seriously. Then like a form of worship is like blowing up yourself and with uh
Yeah.
other people. Like what the
Oh,
I'm sorry,
no.
it's a very messy,
No, you're good.
very
It's just
messy.
mind blowing.
Yeah.
It is
Like
very messy. That's why I'll stick with witchcraft. Thank you.
yeah, that's right.
I'll stick with
So
my moon water and my crystals and candles. You guys can go blow yourselves up. I'm not down for that life.
yeah. Yeah, no, it's very weird. It's crazy times, and
It's surreal.
people are getting assassinated, and over freedom of speech.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's a lot of things. A dictatorship has definitely formed in America, and I can imagine our
It
past
has.
presidents are turning in their fucking graves. Oh man,
Oh, probably, dude. Our founding fathers guarantee they are rolling over in their graves.
yeah, even those
They're
fucking
probably going,
slave,
what has
even those
happened?
slave
What
owners
we
were
wanted.
even they were a little bit better than others. Holy
I know.
Christ!
They're probably like, the shit we did isn't even half as bad as the shit they did.
Yeah, right. Oh man, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking America.
That's funny shit. So I was gonna ask you, when is your next podcast? Who's it with?
So I'm actually gonna try and get my co-host from Nightmare Roadshow Decon on.
Oh, cool.
So, he grew up in El Salvador,
Hmm.
and his grandfather was a certified, like, actual witch hunter in El Salvador. So,
Witch
I want
Hunter.
to bring that side
Oh, okay.
onto the show. And it's kind of wild because, me and him, we're super close. We're besties for the resty, like, talk to each other every single day. So, him
Well, get
having
me
that
jealous.
family. Well, him having that family and then being friends with me, it's hilarious.
That's cool.
I feel like I'm a lot of shit. It's fun.
Yeah. Now again, you'd be surprised how many people if you just reach out on Facebook to be on your
Hmm.
podcast, people for the most part always say yes to me. I don't know if they what they
Oh,
like what they
dude.
see or like or sometimes people even look at my shit and it's like until like we have our episode, then they go look through all this other shit. I don't know. Very weird.
I
And
think it's your energy.
is it?
You
Hmm.
have a very friendly, calming, very welcoming energy. You
Well,
seem
thank
very
you.
accepting of other people and very respectful. So that's why I came
I'd
on.
like to think so. Thank you. No,
Just one
that's
of those things. You send out a good vibe.
well, thank you. Well, same with you. I was living a little bit by curiosity through you, and it's like she's got to be on my podcast, especially when you have your own podcast, and I want you to promote your stuff here
Yeah.
and help you get your name out there and get some more. Maybe you have to send me the link to your podcast. I could put it in the descriptions.
Yeah, I'll definitely send you a link because, like I said, it's on the Nightmare Roadshow channel, and we have all sorts of different shit on there. So if you're interested in the paranormal, witch stuff, true crime, it's there.
Sweet.
It's
Well,
all there.
this is awesome. I actually love to have you back on the show in the future because
Yeah, let's do.
I like to have group chats where we have other like-minded people in the same field. Maybe we can get Tobias and stuff like that,
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff
Let's
like
get a
that.
couple other witches on and let's have a
Yeah,
conversation. That would be so
get
much
all
fun.
witchy. Yeah.
Hell yes. Maybe I'll be home next time. I'll bring my cat on.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
My
But
little
no,
orange fur baby.
that's so awesome. No, actually, I have some family from Sicily that are in town. They just got into town Wednesday, and
Oh, no shit.
I got cousins and aunts in Prosecco. I haven't
Oh,
told you
hell
tattooed.
yeah.
Yeah, Prosecco.
My stepmom's family, my Nona still has family that lives in
Oh,
Italy.
cool,
I can't remember what part. It's one of the smaller villages in
cool,
Italy, but I'll have to find out what part and we'll have to see how
cool.
far away they are from each other. That's
That's too
awesome.
funny. Yeah, no, I haven't
Yeah.
seen my cousin in like 18 years. So like it's been
Holy
forever.
shit.
She's got a husband now that she brought along and her two kids. So I get
Damn.
yeah, so it's been a
Hell
blast.
yeah.
I've been kind of like soaking my time as much time as I can with
Mhm.
her because I feel like
Mhm.
it's more I, f- there's something about hearing the Italian accent and knowing that's my family member and like this is my roots. It's like so
Yes.
fucking dope. It's like this no way.
Dude,
So I'll
my
make sure to send
Nona,
them.
she is 96 years old,
Wow.
okay?
Holy
She
cow.
still travels to freaking Italy by
Wow.
her fucking self.
Good for her. That's
S-
so
And
dope.
she's like 4'10". She's just this little tiny lady. But it's so funny because when she gets on the phone with family in Italy, that Italian accent comes out and it's
Yeah. Yeah. That's so tight.
it's so fucking awesome. And when you get all those Italians in one room together and
Yeah.
they all start talking super loud and laughing, that's the
Oh
best
God.
fucking
And the
thing.
mannerisms, they have that Italian. They do the, thing with the hands and blah, 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 blah,
The
blah, blah.
little,
Yeah. Oh God, it's
they're
awesome.
always doing this or
Well,
twirling their wine glass.
I don't know much Italian, so I'm calling the
I
kids
don't either.
I'm like just running around chasing the kids saying El Duce. I don't know if you know what that is. Is
I have no idea.
Mussolini's nickname.
I
That's-
literally know Nona and Nano, and that's it, just because that's what we call my
Mhm.
grandma.
Otherwise, I was making up Italian sounding words, and the kids probably like, "What the fuck is this dude doing?" But anyways,
They're like,
uh,
is this guy being racist?
yeah, right. I'm Italian too. But no, no, actually, I'm gonna be meeting up with them really soon, so I might have to cut this a little short, but
You're good. Don't even worry. I probably should
I'll
get back to my children and relieve my mother.
cool. No, thank you again. Let's keep in touch.
Let's do,
I'll
please.
probably get this episode out tomorrow sometime.
Sounds perfect. And I'll
No,
share away.
sweet. Well, thank you so much,
Awesome.
Ash. That was so
Hey,
dope.
I am gonna get together with you because I'd like to bring you on to the witchy
Well,
hour and
that
on to
would
Nightmare
be
Road for alien
amazing.
stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
send me some dates and
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Thank
Let's
you.
get you on.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Let's stay in touch. You have fun with your family.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
Thank you.